In the news, President Bola Tinubu to launch student loan scheme on Thursday. Kogi governor announces creation of new ministry, makes fresh appointment. Portugal gets new president. And in sports, Kogi athletes prepares to defend titles at Open Table Tennis Championship in Osun. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for joining us. Nigeria's President Bola Tinubu is to launch the student loan scheme on Thursday, March 14, 2024. The special advisor to the President on Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, who disclosed this on national television, highlighted some of the President's welfare initiative being implemented to include the June 12, 2023 signing of the Access to Higher Education Act 2023 into law to enable indigent students to access interest-free loans for their educational pursuit in any Nigeria tertiary institution. The move, he explained, was in fulfillment of one of his campaign promises. The act, popularly known as the Student Loan Law, also established the Nigerian Education Loan Fund, which is expected to handle all loan requests, grants, disbursement, and recovery. The Minister of Works, David Umahi, has assured that all ongoing federal road projects across Kogi State will be completed on time. Umahi gave the assurance during a recent inspection tour of federal road projects in the state. He highlighted President Bola Tinubu's keen interest in finishing the remaining sections of the Lokoja-Ganaja Road affected by flooding, as well as sections of the Lokoja-Okene-Auchi-Bini Highway. The minister added that plans are also in place for the construction of a flyover bridge near the Obajana Junction in Lokoja. Our reporter Faith Abdul Ghaffar has more.
We must allow another 20 meters and another 20 meters. So meaning that we should be looking at about 10, 150 from here.
After the inspection of the Lokoja-Okene-Auchi-Bini Highway, which will now have a flyover bridge around the Obajana Junction in Lokoja, Senator Umahi inspected the Felele and Apaya section of the Lokoja-Abuja Highway. He assured that work on 7 critical points on the road will be expedited by the federal government.
Let the public see that the moment you use this concrete technology, for the next 50, 60, 70, 80 years, your road will continue to be like that with zero maintenance. And that's what we've agreed with contractors, especially on the new carriageway for Lokoja to Benin. Today we re-inspecting the section that is being handled by CGC from down the bridge there, and then go through Okene where their own project stops. So far so good. At this point where we are building a flyover, and we've directed that the flyover should commence immediately.
Contractors were reminded to strictly adhere to project designs and ensure timely completion.
Along Lokoja-Abuja Road, we have over 7 different projects, 2 old ones, and we have about 5 we are starting new, all on concrete road, and within the next 1-2 weeks, the project will be started.
Kogi State Deputy Governor Joel Oyibo, representing Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo, expressed gratitude to the federal government under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for prioritizing federal road projects in the state.
All these points are located in Kogi State. And His Excellency Alhaji Usman Ododo is happy. He's supposed to be here in person. But because of the national assignment, he's unavoidably absent. And he has committed me to follow you down, and I have seen everything, which I will report back to him accordingly. And at this note, we would like to please extend our gratitude and heartfelt joy to Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of this love he's showing us in Kogi State. So we're coming, even the passerby, Those that are applying this route on regular basis, they are happy because their dream is coming a reality. That this road is going to be a very good road for them to apply.
He reaffirmed the state's continued cooperation and support for the completion of all federal roads projects in Kogi State. I am Faith Abdulgafar reporting for MLC TV.
Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has announced the establishment of a new ministry known as Ministry of Innovation, Science and Technology. A statement by the Secretary to Kogi State Government, Dr. Folashade Ayoade, explained that the State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has approved and appointed Dr. Adeniyi Helen Aderibigbe as the Commissioner-designate of the newly created ministry. According to the statement, Governor Ododo also approved the appointment of Atuluku Lewi Victor as the Commissioner-designate of the State Ministry of Transportation. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is now to be referred to as the Ministry of Education. In a similar development, Governor Ododo has approved the appointment of heads of 8 state agencies in the state. Those appointed include Aishat Oiza Omede, Director General, Kogi State Social Investment Program Agency; Afolabi Joseph Raji, Chairman, Kogi State Scholarship Board; Engineer Yunusa Aminu Al-Hassan, Managing Director, Kogi State Road Maintenance Agency, Kogroma; and Barrister Moses Okezie Okafor, Director General, Research and Development. Others are Paul Peter Jibrin, Executive Chairman, Kogi State Science, Technical Education and Teaching Service Commission, STATCOM; Aminu Abdurazak, Managing Director, Kogi State Traffic Management Agency, Kotrama; Ahovi Salami Ibrahim, Managing Director, Rural Water Supply and Sanitation Agency, Ruwasa; and Dr. Bello Salim Ogirima George, Managing Director, Agricultural Development Project, ADP. Governor Ododo congratulated the new appointees and urged them to hit the ground running by ensuring quick impact towards the development of the state. Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo of Kogi State has reiterated the state's zero-tolerance policy for all forms of discrimination and gender-based violence against women in the confluent state. Governor Ododo, while felicitating with women on the occasion of the 2024 International Women's Day celebration, stressed the need for more women inclusion in decision-making. He commended the resilience of women in the state and their extraordinary contributions to the development of Kogi State, explaining that women play pivotal roles in the development of any individual, families, and the society. He said that the state government had made progress in the areas of gender equality, addressing gender-based violence and bridging gaps, as well as creating opportunities for women in education, entrepreneurship, and political leadership in Kogi State. The First Lady of Kogi State, Sefinat Ododo, has promised to ensure all-round economic empowerment for women in the state. Sefinat gave the assurance during the celebration of the 2024 International Women's Day, organized under the supervision of the State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Fatima Momo, at the Glass House, Government House, Lokoja. The event attracted different women groups, including the National Council of Women Society, NCWS, and Stand Up for Women Society, SWS. Let's join our reporter, Faith Abdulgafar, for the detail.
Commissioners, past and present appointees of the state government and other notable women groups in their hundreds gorgeously dressed to celebrate Women's Day at the Glass House of the Government House, Lokoja. During the opening remark, the Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Fatima Momo, described women as home and nation builders.
African women are resilient and culturally rich, face social economic insecurity and struggle with physical, psychology, and economic pressure. Urgent action is needed to determine barriers like unequal land access and gender-based violence. In the office I hold, we will employ strategies to bury such discrimination and cultural norms.
Fatima promised not to disappoint the women as the commissioner and appealed to women to activate the spirit of women's support for women.
We aim to strengthen the economy and provide financial security for women and their families. Ensuring inclusive in governance will equally be prioritized. Initiatives will include skills training, access to finance, and entrepreneurship support, especially in rural areas.
Kerimat Abdullahi, representing the commissioner's wives, underscored the unique and vital role that women play in families and the nation as a whole. She encouraged women to rededicate themselves to their work and families and support other women.
Your Excellency, I plead with you, not by my power, but that of God, and I put God before you. Our women need your help. We have tailors, we have stylists, we have market women who buy goods and sell, return the money before they can be given another one. We have so many established women, but financially they don't have the strength to further. And we need that belief and that courage to stand firm as a woman. On the other hand, there are so many of our girl child that don't have the strength, or their parents don't have the strength to pilot their educational affairs. We need your help in that field. Then we need more women to be educated. We need more women in future to be governors. We need more women in future to be presidents. We need more women in future to be ambassadors.
The commissioner's wives pledged unwavering support to the current administration of Usman Ododo. The Kogi State First Lady Sefinat Ododo emphasized that the day was to recognize the socio-economic, cultural and political achievements of women worldwide and to inspire them to achieve even more.
As we celebrate our World Day, it is very important to know gender equality through economic empowerment is not just a moral essential, but education, employment, healthcare, among others. We must work towards creative environment with women and children to empower them to pursue their dreams. I promise today, and inshallah, I will not fail.
She advocated inclusivity, ensuring that women and children are not marginalized or oppressed in any way. Sefinat stressed the importance of focusing on gender equity in economic investment to foster societal growth. Other women groups represented added their voices and called on the government to increase the number of women on their appointment lists.
So sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development and peace.
March 8 is a global day dedicated to honoring the accomplishments and successes of women. And this year, 2024, the International Women's Day was tagged Invest in Women as Rates Progress. I am Faith Abdugafar reporting for MLC TV.
Secretary to Kogi State Government, Dr. Folashade Ayoade, through her foundation, Folashade Ayoade Initiative for Widows and Orphans, FIWO, has embarked on building an edifice to serve as a home for widows, elders and orphans across the state. The laying of the foundation of the edifice was conducted at City Estate, Zone 8 in Lokoja, the state capital, as people from all walks of life trooped to the venue to witness the groundbreaking ceremony. Dr. Folashade and her entourage, who were welcomed by the host community, said the foundation will serve as a reference point to provide succor to all vulnerable, as she shared her passion for humanity, encouraging everyone to give to the less privileged in the society. Let's join our reporter, Sadiq Abiodun, for the detail.
In the name of God the Father, amen, and God the Son, amen, and God the Holy Spirit. Amen.
According to Mahatma Gandhi, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. In this regard, a day after the International Women's Day, Secretary to Kogi State Government, Dr. Folashade Ayoade, took an exceptional step as she launched the commencement of the building of home for widows, elderly, and orphans in City Estate, Lokoja, the state capital of Kogi State. In her address, Folashade appreciated immediate past governor of Kogi State, Yaya Bello, for his support and encouraged people to care for the needy around them.
I'm just trying to encourage others to please reach out to people that cannot pay you back. It pays when you reach out to people that cannot pay you back. When the announcement was made for me to be retained, the Holy Spirit told me that your land, you have been believing me for an orphanage. Why don't you build an orphanage there? And I caught it straight. You know, so that gave me the conviction that this is the Lord's doing. A lot of people have started contributing. I intend to have this done, which is a story building. Widows will be employed to take care of the orphans and also to take care of the elders.
While speaking on the significance of building a home for the widows, elderly, and orphans, the immediate past Commissioner for Environment, Victor Omofai, wife of the Attorney General Princess Kaliyat Abdullahi, respectively hailed Folashade Ayoade Initiative for Widows and Orphans, FIWO, for their charitable art.
Dr. Mrs. Ayoade Folashade, who in her own wisdom tries to see that they provide service to humanity. This is just a service to humanity.
The significance is very simple. To give back to humanity. She's blessed, but she decides to give back to the homeless, the widows, the orphans, and that is going to give them that parental attachment. Please, we need more of her kind. When you give back to the society, God will open more ways.
Commissioner for Housing and Urban Development of Kogi State, Bani Kataye, and the Commissioner for Humanitarian and Poverty Alleviation, Rabiatu Ukute, encouraged everyone to emulate Dr. Folashade and also engage in humanitarian services as it portrays godliness rather than wasting resources on frivolities.
It's godly, it's what God cherishes. And the moment you indulge in this kind of humanitarian service, you rest assured that you'll be promoted in all spheres of your life. So I encourage everyone present in our society to emulate the gesture of our dear Mama Cabinet, the SSG of Kogi State, for what he has done today.
How can they come in?
Capacity to do it should do it because it's a very good fund. Because if you are providing for those that cannot give it back to you, God will give it back to you. There are some that have enough, but they don't want to give out. They prefer spending it in clubs and politics that may not even benefit anybody.
Dr. Ayoade Ezekiel, the husband of the SSG, Dr. Folashade, said he is excited as the project is not for commercial purposes, rather is to serve humanity. He therefore prays for its success.
So this project that he's trying to do, I think it has given me a lot of great excitement, and I'm really happy for it. This project is already a success. It's forever. It's for the community, it's for Kogites. So thank God that it's been started today, and God will do it. And I'm sure many people will come around and support the project.
Pastor Francis offered prayers for the completion of the home for widows, elderly, and orphans at the groundbreaking event of FIWO. As a sportswoman, lover of God and children, Dr. Folashade visited Lokoja Redeemer School's inter-house sport to show her love for the children and to encourage fitness.
Exercise is good. If you want to look as beautiful and young as Mommy Region, be exercising, oh.
While appreciating the SSG for adding glamour to the occasion, the regional pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God in Kogi State, Pastor Francis Uluwalade, and the administrator of Christ Redeemer International School, Lokongoma, Pastor Ajiboye, said the purpose of the inter-house sport is to discover young talent in sport and to keep body fit.
Is to discover them already in life, to start the talent, then to promote them, and to launch them out into the global world. And today we are happy to have our SSD to great protection as our guest of honor. We are highly elated.
Today we are doing our annual Redeemer's Day celebration, and by the grace of God, SSD is one of the Redeemers and is one of our special guests. And we thank God that He has added glamour to the whole nation, and we are very grateful for our presence. We are indeed very grateful.
The children at the Redeemer School inter-house sport show off their prowess in different sport activities. I am Abiodun Sadiq, reporting for MLC TV.
Leaders at all levels have been called upon to come together to put an end to all forms of violence against women in the society. The International President, Stand Up for Women Society, SWS, Barrister Deborah Ijadele Adetono, made the call in a statement by the Association's National Public Relations Officer, Billy Nwogu, to mark the 2024 International Women's Day with the theme, Invest in Women, Accelerate Progress. Barrister Deborah stated that women are always at the receiving end of crises ranging from geopolitical conflicts, war, and insurgency, resulting in many married women becoming widows, starving, out-of-school girl children, orphans, among others. To ensure the needs of women are considered, Barrister Deborah said government must prioritize gender-responsive financing and increase public spending on essential services and social protection. Barrister Deborah commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for providing the platforms for women to strive politically in view of many women in his administrations appointed into sensitive posts. The SWS International President called on leaders, parents, and religious leaders to see women as God's gift to the world. We go on a short break now. We'll be right back.
Announcement. Are you an O-level graduate? Are you a fresh graduate of any of the tertiary institutions but want to carve a niche for yourself in the broadcast industry? If that is the case, do not worry, because Govt Communication Limited, in collaboration with the Kogi Production, is training youth in all segments of media operations. For this quarter, BCL has scheduled 15th to 30th March to train on cinematography and ENG editing. Venue, Greener Pasture opposite Kafas Hall bus stop by Patash Pharmacy, Lokongoma, Lokoja, Kogi State. Training time 9 a.m. to 12 noon, cinematography 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. ENG editing. The cost implication is 30,000 naira per course. Please note, early bird will get a 5% discount. At Govt Communication Limited, professionalism is our watchword. For more information, please call any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Don't miss it.
Glad to know you are still there. In continuation of his infrastructural development drive and the vision to make Lagos work better, smarter, and more efficient, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has met with the management and team of the China Airport Construction Company, CACC, at its headquarters in Beijing, China. Sanwo-Olu, who is currently in China on a working visit with some top government officials, also visited the Beijing subway to inspect the signaling system in use in the capital city. Speaking during his visit to the Beijing subway, Governor Sanwo-Olu expressed his government's desire to equally have train operations with signaling system that brings in the best with efficiency, safety, security, and the best available technology. Sanwo-Olu said his government has identified the train system as a driver for the state's economic value and a veritable source of movement of the masses from various parts of the city. He said that the Lagos state government will continue to strengthen collaboration with companies around the world for the effective delivery of infrastructural development in the state. In his presentation, the Managing Director, China Airport Construction Company, CACC, Kogi, expressed willingness to partner with the Lagos state government to realize Governor Sanwo-Olu's vision of constructing a brand new airport in the Lekki area of the state in Nigeria. On the foreign scene, Portuguese centre-right has claimed a narrow election victory with a little chance of forming a majority government. Democratic Alliance leader Luis Montenegro told supporters that the Portuguese had voted for change. Political commentators say Portugal is facing its most fragmented parliament since the end of its dictatorship half a century ago. Republican Katie Britt has defended her use of an account from a sex trafficking victim to attack President Joe Biden's State of the Union address. In a televised response, she used the story to attack his border policies, despite the case taking place in Mexico years before Biden took office. Fact checkers pointed out inaccuracies in the Alabama senator's comparison, but in an interview, Katie Britt insisted she had not misled voters with her claims. And in sports, Kogi State table tennis cadet players are preparing to defend their titles at Open Table Tennis Championship in Osun State. A visit to the athletes camp at the Kogi Sports Center, Phase 2, Lokoja, the state capital, by the MLC TV crew, saw the players display their skills and readiness to make the state proud at the competition. Head coach of Kogi State table tennis team, Abba Friday, revealed that the state cadet players had last year won the gold and silver medals of the competition in 2023, expressing optimism that the players are set to repeat same at the 2024 edition of the Open Championship. Our reporter has the detail.
The young tennis players during the training displayed their ability and resilience in the game as they prepare for the championship in Osun State. The head coach of Kogi State table tennis team, Friday Abba, said the team is blessed with young talents who are eager to make history in the tennis world, stressing that they have been committed to regular practice in Kogi Sports Center. The Kogi tennis coach expressed optimism that his team will put surprises at the events, stressing that he has no doubt in their ability to retain the titles they won at the last year's edition of the championship.
The table tennis team in Kogi State, we have been doing very well for the states. We have attended most of the national championships and we have been winning laurels for the states. Last year at the Dr. Adegboyega Ifukoya National Under-15 Cadet Championship, we were in Lagos. We represented the states. We won the silver medal in the boys doubles and bronze medals in the girls singles through Ize Cesar and Victor Joseph. The doubles was won by Victor Joseph and Samuel Dada. Last year also, my cadet players played in the Under-15 Cadet Championship in Osun State. They came top. Kogi State won the gold medal and the silver medal. In fact, the final was between all Kogites. That is Victor, Joseph, and Samuel Dada. And we are still preparing for the same championship that is coming up next month in Osun State, come 21st to 27th of April. And that is why you are seeing us training the way we are training now, preparing for that championship.
He appealed to the state government to support the team to achieve greater results, pointing out that such will serve as a boost to the team's morale.
I have sent my proposal to the government of the day for them to sponsor us to go for that championship. I pray it will meet the light of the day. Most of my players, they are more focusing on winning laurels for the state, not even the money. They have their mind on money. So many states would have taken them away from Kogi State. They just want to be winning laurels for the state. And this is the area I want the state to give a little encouragement to these upcoming players. In fact, if we are giving the little encouragement from the government of the day, I promise the state, these kids you are seeing, they are potential world champions.
A player at the training, Joseph Victor, has this to say.
I'm going to Osun State to go and carry the gold medal.
The table tennis championship in Osun State will start from the 21st to 27th of April 2024. I am Richard Toluyemi reporting for MLC TV.
And that is the size of our package for today. Do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV, MLC TV 2, MLC TV Yoruba, and Ibiravabe MLC TV, Instagram, MLC TV 2021, X handle, Malachite TV, and TikTok, Malachite_TV. For event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comments, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Please continue to be a brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for watching.